Good evening everybody, it's Martin the Middlehead here, hope you're going well. I'm going to have Christmas in the Channel Islands this year because I was invited over by my cousin to keep him company as his family spends the holidays in France and he mines the fort and works. But there's a high chance that I might not make it over this Christmas. It's not because of the train strikes, not because of the mouse strikes, not because of any other strikes that are happening. It's all because of ferry crossings. Now, I've got to go from Portsmouth to Guernsey. I was supposed to go on Friday. They keep on changing the time. They say, okay, first of all, your ferry's going to be at 9 o'clock, and you'll get there at 9 p.m. at night. Then they say your ferry's not going to leave until 4 p.m. So I decided I would go down to Portsmouth a day earlier, so I make the ferry. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's so much weather issues and all, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Oh, your Friday ferry's been cancelled. You're gonna have to leave at 10 o'clock on Thursday night. And I'm like, okay, I already pre-booked the train ticket to go to Portsmouth, and now I've had to throw that in the bin. I've had to buy a bus ticket to Portsmouth after I finish work. And worst of all, I booked a damn hotel in Portsmouth for about 38 quid a night. And I have to chuck that in the bin. So, literally, from the time I finish work tomorrow at 2 o'clock until 10, I'm literally just rushing. I'm going from East London, Victoria, get the bus all the way down to Portsmouth. I get to Portsmouth at 6 o'clock in the evening, and then I got 4 hours to dick about. So literally, it's an overnight ferry crossing, which I've done before, but if you're going to go to the Channel Islands, your best bet is to pay a bit of extra money and go from Poole rather than Portsmouth, even though it might be a bit cheaper. So, I don't get to Guernsey until 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday, which is quite funny how I'm getting to Guernsey quite early. I get to spend more time with my cousin, and we get to do a lot more things together over Christmas. Now, I'm going to take the same boat back to Portsmouth next week. But I haven't booked my train ticket back to London because what about if I book my train ticket right now and it doesn't happen? What happens if they basically say, oh, sadly, your ferry's going to leave early or your ferry's going to leave later? And then I'm like, well, that's 20 quid in train tickets just down the drain because of stupidity. I don't go to Guernsey every year. My cousin's been there for 7 years. This is my 4th time I've gone to Guernsey in 6 years. And the reason, I don't go every year is because it's too much of a hassle and all. Normally, I would have to, leave London at 11 o'clock at night, get to Portsmouth, and dick around until the port opens at 6 or 7, then get on the boat at, or 8 or 9. But because of the winter, because of the snow, I would not be wanting to do something stupid like that. Wait around. If it's the summer months, it's fine. But the winter months, no. So, I can't really put much of a trust in Condor ferries. I mean, okay, they do a good job at getting me there, but there's just always issues. They're always we have weather conditions to sit by. I'm like, okay, you got weather conditions, fair enough. I don't want to be stuck at sea and be anchored halfway between England and France. I just want to get to Guernsey and see my cousin. Anyway, dinner's ready. Martin Millard, over and out.